December 1991. Moscow. A woman waits 3 hours for bread. Behind her, a PhD physicist, a surgeon, a factory manager. This is what winning looks like when your system loses. That same week, Americans line up for the newest Nintendo. 2 superpowers, 2 systems, 1 century of war. Neither side got what they fought for. The debate was rigged from the start. And the countries that survived? They refused to choose. Start at the end. Today, every successful economy is a contradiction. Sweden, capitalist economy, socialist safety net. America, free markets, massive government spending. China, Communist Party, billionaire class. None should exist according to theory. Yet they're the only ones that work. Why? Because somewhere between 1917 and now, reality broke both ideologies. Not through debate. Through collapse. Through blood. The survivors learned one rule. Ideology is expensive. Results are cheap. 1848 Europe explodes with revolutions. A German philosopher is angry. He's watched children die in factories. His solution: end private ownership. Let workers control production. It sounds moral, fair, scientific. But there's a hidden trap. It assumes people work without personal gain. It assumes bureaucrats won't corrupt. It assumes you can plan an economy like a factory. All 3 assumptions are wrong. It takes 70 years and millions of deaths to prove it. Russia, 1917. Revolution wins. Lenin's answer: command everything. State owns all. Bureaucrats decide all. No prices. No profit. No property. Result: farms stop producing. Why grow extra if the state takes it? Factories stop innovating. Why improve without reward? Within 5 years, famine kills millions. Not from war. From the system. Lenin panics. Reinstates limited markets to prevent total collapse. The experiment failed. But the idea survived. Because capitalism was failing too. 1929 Wall Street implodes. Banks fail. Savings vanish. Unemployment hits 25%. This isn't natural disaster. It's a design flaw. Capitalism runs on confidence. When confidence breaks, everything freezes. For a decade, the richest country can't feed its people. Bread lines in New York. Soup kitchens in Chicago. Suddenly, Soviet planning doesn't look so crazy. Then 1939 arrives. War exposes everything. World War II forces both systems to maximum capacity. Soviet Union, total state control. They survive, barely. Catastrophic cost. United States, private companies, government buying. Innovation explodes. When peace comes, the truth is uncomfortable. Both systems worked. Under extreme pressure. With massive intervention. Pure capitalism didn't win. Hybrid coordination did. Pure socialism didn't win. Desperate survival did. But the Cold War isn't about truth. It's about narrative. So both sides lie. 1945 to 1991. The real test. Soviet bloc, full employment, free housing, healthcare. But empty shelves. Garbage goods. Dead innovation. By the 1970s, rockets yes, decent shoes no. Western bloc, inequality, instability. But full shelves. Advancing technology. Rising standards. What broke the Soviet system wasn't ideology. It was information. Without prices, planners couldn't know what people wanted. Without competition, no reason to improve. Without reward, no reason to excel. It suffocated from internal incoherence. 1991. Soviet Union dissolves. Capitalism wins. Debate settled. Except it's not. Victory lasts 17 years. 2008 hits. Housing crash. Banking collapse. Global recession. Millions lose everything. Wealth gap reaches 1929 levels again. Young people with degrees working retail ask, does this work for anyone except the rich? The debate reignites. Different this time. Nobody wants pure capitalism. Nobody wants pure socialism. Everyone saw what happens when you try either. Look at what actually works. Germany, private companies, powerful unions, worker boards. That's negotiation. Singapore, free markets, state housing, authoritarian control. That's pragmatism. Norway, oil wealth, sovereign fund, high taxes, private enterprise. That's a deal. Every successful economy is a compromise. Markets where they work. State control where they don't. Countries that thrived didn't pick sides. They picked what worked. Align incentives. Limit power. Fix mistakes fast. Ideology doesn't do that. Adaptation does. A century of warfare taught us. Systems don't change people. People game systems. Capitalism. Innovation becomes monopoly. Efficiency becomes exploitation. Socialism. Equality becomes conformity. Planning becomes corruption. Power always concentrates. In capitalism, through money. In socialism, through politics. Different mechanisms. Same outcome. The real question, which system is easier to fix when it breaks? Answer, the one that admits it's broken. Capitalism survived because it evolved. New Deal. Regulations. Safety nets. Socialism died where it refused change. Soviet Union. North Korea. Venezuela. Flexibility beat purity. Every time. Now we face new problems. Automation replacing workers faster than markets adapt. Climate needing coordination markets won't provide. Aging populations needing care socialism can't afford. Debt neither system can explain. The 21st century doesn't care about economic religion. It cares about results. Winners won't be believers. They'll steal the best parts of both. Market innovation with state direction. Private efficiency with public investment. Competition with cooperation. The century-long debate asked the wrong question. Not capitalism or socialism, but how much of each and where? Strip away propaganda. Who gets to decide? Capitalism. Whoever has capital. Socialism. Whoever controls the state. System changes. Power struggle doesn't. Every generation fights the same war with different words. Economic systems are just tools for distributing power. Power never gives itself up willingly. Doesn't matter if it's billionaires or bureaucrats. Pattern is identical. History didn't choose capitalism or socialism. It chose whatever prevented collapse. Everything else is theater. That woman in the 1991 bread line? Still alive. Still waiting. Not for bread anymore. For a system that delivers on its promises. Capitalism promised prosperity. Delivered inequality. Socialism promised equality. Delivered scarcity. Both lied. The century-long battle between capitalism and socialism isn't over. Both promised the world, and both failed millions. The truth? The winners steal the best of each system. Markets with direction. Efficiency with care. Innovation with oversight. The question isn't ideology, it's what actually works. But here's the danger no system admits. Power always concentrates. Someone always controls the rules. The next collapse won't ask what you believe, only what you built. History doesn't reward loyalty to ideas. It rewards systems that survive reality.